Hey Dental Lab community, Joe Manti, Western Regional Sales Manager for Ivoclar here. We all know zirconia is a hot topic. There's a lot of information out there, but also plenty of myths that could lead to confusion and misconceptions. That's why I teamed up with Jeff Smith, Ivoclar's Director of Technical and Digital Services, to tackle the questions we hear all the time. From strength and translucency to processing techniques, we've got the answers for you. So please join us for an honest conversation based on real-world experiences with zirconia. Don't miss out. Watch now and get the clarity you deserve. Simply log on to ivoclar.com or connect using the QR code available on the Voices from the Bench webpage to listen to this webinar.
Welcome to Voices from the Bench, a dental laboratory podcast. Send us an email at info@voicesfromthebench.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Greetings and welcome to episode 385 of Voices from the Bench. My name is Elvis.
My name is Wahoo!
Wahoo, Barbara. Just talking about your son's catching the biggest fish I've ever seen.
I think it's like almost 5'8", 6 foot. If you look at the picture, it's as big.
Well, how tall is your kid? He's about that big.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, us people in Florida, we're eating fresh fish tonight.
And it's called a wahoo, which I think is a made-up name.
I've never heard of it, and he sent me the picture, and you can post it, and people can talk about it. But yeah, it's a wahoo. It's pretty rare to be able to catch one, but they're super edible, and you eat them like sushi. So you like sear them and or eat them in like a lemon sort of sauce that into a little bit of the meat and cooks it. But I like my food cooked.
I don't know. Sounds like a Dr. Seuss character to me, but whatever.
All right.
Here in Indiana, we're not even buying fish that big in the store. That's crazy.
So what's up?
But speaking of things near the ocean...
Good segue.
I stretched a bit, but it's been a minute since we talked about the greatest show that's going to happen this November. It's called Nowak Dental Supplies NOLA Lab Fest. That's happening in New Orleans.
New Orleans.
This show, I'm going to put a stamp of approval and guarantee it to be full of good people, good speakers, and of course, it's going to be a great time. So everybody, make sure you block out November 7th to the 8th. Head over to NOLALabFest.com. That's NOLA Labfest.com and go book your flights. Of course, we're going to be there set up with the amazing people from Aidite to record as many of the attendees as possible.
So join us or be really sad when it's going on and you have to see everybody else online. And we know Elvis is going to post a lot, so... there you go. I'm
going to try.
Be there or be square, people.
So, we were in Germany, let's see, at IDS. This was back in March.
God, that was March, Elvis. It's
March 25th to the 28th, to be exact. And here we are in August, still releasing the amazing conversations that we got when we were set up with our good friends in the amazing people of exocad. Now, we've said this before, and we will say it again and again, that if you don't have exocad, you really aren't offering everything to your offices. So make sure you go out and get yourself some exocad.
True that.
So this week, we're going to start the episode with the amazing people of Panthera. Now, we've had Beatrice on a few times. Well, kind of more like
At
2
least.
or 3 times.
Yeah, I'll say.
But this time, we had the pleasure of meeting Pierre-Luc Duchesne and Dereck Donnelly. PL, as he likes to be called, thankfully, is the director of marketing and talks about the unique way that Panthera creates that exceptional customer experience when using them for bars or sleep devices. Dereck is the global director of customer experiences that talks about them taking their product globally. Together, they tell us about their new one-on-one service that they offer for free, the growth of their sleep device division, their fusion bar that only needs 5 millimeters of clearance.
Oh, we know you got excited.
That's super amazing.
Yep.
I'm going to say it again. 5 millimeters of clearance with their fusion bar.
I do know that.
That's not a whole lot. Of course, their new partnership with VITA, and how the Panthera Master Cup is finally making a much-needed comeback.
Nice. So then we get to meet the Irish dentist working in Scotland, Dr. Eimear O'Connell. Dr. O'Connell was selected as one of exocad's. If you weren't there, it was amazing. There's big, giant people all over the place that are awesome, heroes of digital dentistry, and rightfully so, as she talks about getting into digital almost 20 years ago, having to teach the UK doctors about guided surgery with the CEREC system, discovering exocad and exoplan, and working with top labs from around the UK to get the best for her patients. She also tells us a very disturbing trend that's happening over there and what drives her to keep up with technology and what drives her every single day. So join us as we chat with Pierre-Luc Duchesne, Dereck Donnelly, and Dr. Eimear O'Connell.
Voices from the bench. The interview. Finally, from Panthera, who's sharing a hall with us in Hall 1.
Very close.
We have 2 new Panthera people on. I'm going to butcher all of this. Pierre-Luc?
It's looking like that. You can call me PL, but it's Pierre-Luc in French.
Pierre-Luc?
Yeah.
And what's the last name?
Duchesne.
Duchesne.
Duchesne, yeah.
Duchesne. And then we have someone a little easier, Dereck.
Yeah.
Dereck.
Donnelly.
Dereck Donnelly.
Welcome,
Yes,
you
I
guys.
love it.
But
I
purely
love it.
Quebecer, so
Yeah.
English name, French speaking.
Yeah.
Nice.
So how many years of IDS have you done?
Second time for me.
That's it?
Dereck also, yeah.
But I've met you with Panthera a long time ago.
7 years, but it's only the second year that Panthera comes, so I'm following
Oh,
Panthera.
it is?
Yeah, it's the second time. Yeah. So
I never know
That's
that.
surprising to me. Panthera's been around for a lot longer than just 4 years.
Yeah, but
14 years now Panthera has been going on.
14
How long?
teams.
Yeah,
14, but only 2 IDSs.
Correct.
Yeah,
What was
yeah.
the holdup? Why? Do you know?
Well, I think money first.
I was going to say, this has got to
I
be
can't even
expensive as all
imagine
It
how
is,
much it
it
costs
is.
to
Oh,
get
it's
into
a big
this
trade
thing.
show. You have to prepare, and we also had to take care of business more closer to us, Canada, USA.
Yeah.
So now we are at a point where coming to IDS, making sure that the European market is taken care of.
Yeah.
Now we're here.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this: by your second IDS, that's a hell of a booth.
Oh.
Yeah, it
That
is.
is
you.
beautiful.
Thank you.
You guys
Yeah,
got
it
it
is.
going on.
Congrats to PL on that.
Oh, yeah.
Is that all you?
That's a teamwork. That's for sure. But the marketing team did an awesome job, and I think the booth is really really
beautiful.
awesome. It is.
It's
it is.
beautiful.
With a lot of speakers also. Patricia is.
Oh, yeah, I
Patricia
saw that. I
Strang,
just went
is
by over
talking
there
right
and-
now.
yep,
So a lot
watching.
of speakers and presentation. We
Yeah.
love to train at the same time and just discover our product with other product at the same time. So
Yeah.
that's the main goal of our booth this year.
I love it. So, Pierre.
Yep.
Do you say Pierre-Luc all the time, or is it just Pierre?
PL. You can say PL or
PL
Pierre
is
or
much easier.
Yeah, it's much more
Just
easier.
ask that.
So
Yeah.
tell me, what's your role at Panthera?
So I'm the director of marketing.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's my 7th year with Panthera. I began from the coordinator of marketing and just grow to the company, following the growth of the company. So yeah, director of marketing, the beautiful team that do that brand magic.
Oh, heck
with the
yeah.
Panther, So we
You did that?
No,
That was already there.
I continue the magic. Let's say that.
I'd
Okay.
say.
Yeah.
So everybody knows that when you get a bar from you guys, it
Yep.
comes in a box that rivals jewelry.
Yep.
Is that you?
Yeah.
You continued it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I continued the great brand. I think it's really important to just focus on that Panther and that high quality product
High
that
quality.
we have.
Yep.
The whole
So-
customer experience.
Yeah,
that goes
Exactly.
with it.
exactly.
When you buy Panthera, you buy an experience, you buy quality, you buy high-end products. So everything has to fall through. So everything is linked. Everything we do is high-end quality.
Well, what's funny
And-
is,
yeah.
you could put that beautiful bar.
Yep.
It's still the same bar, but if you shipped it to me in a paper sack, in a paper
Yep.
bag, and
Yep.
with a marker, even though it's the same bar, it wouldn't be the same experience.
No,
all
it
part,
won't.
all part of the experience. So that's why Dereck is there also today, our director
what's your
of
role, Dereck?
experience.
Yeah, what is your role, Derek?
I'm global director of customer experience.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been with
it goes
Panthera for
together.
5 years. Yeah, so me and Pierre-Luc worked every day together to make sure that everything is aligned, the image of the company, the experience that you live, the experience for our customers, how we go get this information, how we put it in place to make sure we actually understand who are our customers and what do they do, what are their challenges, how do they access the information. So
how do you get that out of them? Do you ask them for feedback?
Yeah, there's many ways. We ask them for feedbacks. We talk with them in trade shows. We talk with our team. And now we're getting even closer to customers because right now, since last month, we launched a one-on-one service for customers.
What is that?
So you can book a one-on-one meeting with one of our specialists from tech support that knows everything about Panthera, workflows, product, whatever, and you can just discuss with them for an hour and it's free of charge.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Video conference call with a specialist. You want to check case planning. You want to know how to work with Panthera. Whatever you want. They give you 1 free hour, and you can book many calls as long as you want. We have a team ready to do this. We understand how important it's easy.
Just chat.
Yeah.
Just chat there. It is a complex universe. Let's say that the dental universe it's complex, but we want to simplify that complex experience. So with that type of one-on-one call, you just talk to an expert and understand how he see that and how you can.
What a great idea!
Great idea.
It is.
That is really smart because there's so many times you're using a company and you're searching on their website for how-tos or how do you do this.
Yeah.
So
See, I sadly know you guys only as a bar company.
Yep.
Because that's how I was introduced to you. That's how we use you. But we keep hearing about the sleep apnea.
Oh, yeah.
Do you two work in that area too?
Also,
That's a whole other realm.
Does that just get launched?
No,
How
it's
long
been
is
around.
that? Oh, I did
Sleep
not
has been
know
around
that.
for a while.
Yeah.
I'm talking about through Panthera. You guys, how long?
The sleep division?
Yeah.
It's been there for
The beginning.
Wow.
Since the beginning. Yep.
Awesome.
But now the market and the understanding of the sleep apnea and
the awareness.
Exactly. The
around
awareness is growing. So
Is it more of the business than bars now, or?
now, yes.
I
With
bet it
that,
is.
Oh, yeah, it's growing like so fast, and it's just awareness is so important. And now more and more insurance company or government are reimbursing our appliance.
Yep.
Because it's way
'Cause
easier
they know
to
how
start treating
important it
early in the
is.
process than to wait until
Yeah.
you get older. And now
Yeah.
that you have all those sickness coming out of sleep apnea or only snoring. So having a great solution there, having more people talking about sleep, having more people get diagnosed with sleep apnea is a big
We
thing
talked
for us.
about that yesterday, how if you catch it in early childhood, it's so much more quicker where you can fix it.
Yeah.
And then you wait till you're an adult and you feel like every day. And you realize why you're not sleepy.
You're
and
not
like,
you're not understanding why you wake up and you're still no motivation. You don't know what to do. So when you are diagnosed, you are treated. It takes a little time, but after that, new world,
Brand
new life.
new life.
Yeah, totally.
Well, props to you guys because my lab doesn't do sleep apnea. We don't want to do sleep apnea.
Yeah.
And I get asked a lot. So I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, have you heard of Panthera? And I always recommend you. These little doctors in Indiana know of you.
Yeah.
These tiny little doctors, like, oh, I've heard of them. Yeah, I'll give them a try.
Yeah.
Panther.
Props to you. Yeah, it works.
Because of
They
the Panther.
heard it, yeah.
it must. How do you reach dentists? Are you also a clinical company or is it only technical?
Well,
Meaning dentists and
For
technicians.
the prosthetic, we
labs.
are really focused with the labs, so technicians.
So that is impressive.
The
that
bars
Yeah,
and
the
all
bar,
that. With
yeah.
Sleep apnea, you go
Sleep
directly
apnea,
to dentist.
yeah, we have another team completely different that focus on the dentists and the professional, the sleep technician, the sleep professionals. So this is like two division, but yes, of course, one big team, one family, but these are two division that works separately. Yep.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yep.
That's awesome. You guys are doing a great job.
What are you launching here?
Well, good.
If you
good
don't mind
point.
me asking.
No, well, I don't know if you already heard about our Fusion bar that has been out on the market for the past year, which is now our best product, the most sold product.
Explain
for
it.
months.
All I know is of the video with the Back to the Future guy.
Yeah. Jeff Ledugré and
That was
Nico
probably
there.
your idea, right?
Yeah, well, team idea. That's
It's always about the team.
It's always about
Damn
the
it,
team.
Peru. Take some credit, man.
Sorry. I'll take that back. It's about the team.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Fusion bar mainly is a full arch in zirconia supported by a titanium bar.
Okay.
Yeah, we
And-
talked to Beatrice about that, remember?
Yep,
In
yep.
Mallorca or somewhere earlier.
Ooh.
Yeah, God, where were we?
We talked to her so many times,
yeah.
I tell you.
Okay, sorry, but
Yeah. So
Okay.
we keep on working on this product, how we can make it even better. And right now, what we're launching today, in fact, is the Fusion bar under the bridge profile that gives us the opportunity to do FP1 cases. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but lately FP1 cases has been asked everywhere.
what is that?
So FP1, 2, and 3?
Yeah,
Is it
correct.
3?
Yeah.
FP1 is where you just replace the teeth.
Yep.
Less bone
This is
reduction.
an implant
Huge.
lingo,
Huge.
correct?
So
That's why I don't know.
for years
Okay.
we're doing these all on 4, all on X's, and it's just like cut the bone down, get the space.
Yeah.
But as we're getting better with technology and restorative,
Wow.
less cutting down the bone,
That makes a lot
just
of sense.
replace the teeth. It's the way
Okay.
it should be done. They all
All
should
right.
be done that
Got
way.
it.
Exactly. So we develop a new design of the bar, of the Fusion bar. Same concept, same advantage, but smaller. It can go to 5 millimeters of vertical space that you need to do the bar and the zirconia. So that's
Wait a minute,
really
5 millimeters for all of it?
yeah, exactly,
Yes.
exactly.
Wow.
And it breaks in 3 months?
It doesn't break.
No.
It's
What?
supported by titanium, so it's 30% stronger than a full arch zirconia.
In
Exactly.
5 millimeters
Wow.
of space?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not
yeah.
a whole hell of a lot, guys.
No, I know.
That's
Really
pretty
small.
impressive.
It is. We worked really hard on this, and we really wanted to get into having a solution for FP1
On
cases.
top of a multi-unit that's
Whatever you
above the
want.
gingival, that's already a couple millimeters above?
Yeah, yeah. So that's a great solution. And what's great also with the Fusion bar is that we do the milling of the titanium, and we can sell you the STL, so you can do also your milling of the zirconia.
Ah.
So that's really easy. You can just begin to mill your zirconia in-house,
Yep.
begin to characterize it, and you receive the bar, glue it together, and there we go. You have your
Done
solution.
deal.
Yeah. So it's synchronized.
So you just saved us a whole lot of time right there.
Exactly.
Exactly, and all
Yeah.
the titanium milling headaches, it's complicated to mill titanium. So
Yeah.
we take care of that.
Yeah.
You can mill the zirconia in-house because it's a little easier, let's say
Yeah.
that, and you just glue it together when you receive the bar, and that's it. That's
Do
it.
you guys also do both? Sorry, do you also
Yeah,
do
we
the
can do
zirconia
both
and
as well.
or?
Exactly,
It's
we
just that
offer
you
the
can
Split it, or you can do it all.
exactly.
Yes.
We offer all the type of service. If you want us to do everything, we do everything with the zirconia
Wow.
milling, and we send you both parts together to finish
Nice.
it. Yeah.
Wow.
And all this is done in Quebec?
It is.
Yeah,
Done in
nice.
Quebec. We have our office also in the U.S., office in France and
Oh,
Germany.
is there one in the U.S.? Where's that at?
Yorba Linda.
What?
So in
Where is that?
That doesn't sound American.
California.
Yeah.
California.
California, yeah, about an hour away from Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So it's more administrative office that we have there, but we also have a tech support team in there to be able to accommodate
Smart.
West Coast customers.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So we have those office. We have the one in France as well to be on the same time zone as our French customer, German
Yeah, you
customer.
gotta have that
Man.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So we're making sure that if somebody needs something from us, we're gonna have somebody that will pick up the phone and be ready.
Yep.
That's insane. How,
Yeah.
Are you in every country now, or are we still working on it? Or?
Pretty much.
Pretty
yeah,
much.
Pretty
yeah.
much. And we receive a little help this week. So big announcement also. We
Oh.
announced it yesterday. So VITA is now our distributor for the prosthetic
Wow.
division in Western Europe. So they are exclusive distributor for France, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Italy, and Spain. So big market
Congratulations.
covered,
That's
yeah,
huge.
by VITA. I think it will. It's a perfect fit, a
Vita's
perfect partner.
huge in that part
Yep.
of the
Oh,
world.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
time.
What is your biggest area in the world? Who does the most sleep apnea? Who does the most bars?
Oh, yeah, it depends on the division, but
Yeah.
for sure, for the prosthetic, Canada and US is
Yep.
big market. And for the sleep, also because we are closer,
Yeah.
big
because we
market
started
also.
there, but you can see French is a very big sleep
growing,
market, and
yeah.
we are growing into this market, of course. And Germany is also one of those big sleep market where people
Yep.
just look for good solution, and again, it's understanding what exactly they're looking for, and it's a drop-in fit, patient match appliance. They want to maximize their time. So how
Yep.
do you do this? Well, no adjustment.
Oh, yeah.
Patient comes in, put it in mouth, then boom,
There we
home.
go.
Yep.
Go home and
the way to
sleep
do
now.
it.
Sleep's a hot topic right now.
It
It
is.
is.
So
It
you're
is.
going to see it take off. We've heard it a ton this weekend.
Yep.
Seems-
And I think
yeah.
the general public's now realizing, hey,
Yep.
maybe this is where I need to go get
Yep.
treated.
Yep.
Well, I
So-
think a big part of it is sleep apnea was always CPAP.
Yep.
And that's a scary
That's
thing
true.
to
It
look
is.
at, and I gotta live with this on my face and
It
all
is.
this, and
Darth
now
Vader.
it's like
Darth
a
Vader
night guard
thing.
now.
Yeah.
And if that can fix it,
It
it's
is.
worth a
It
shot.
is.
You
Yes.
know.
Yeah.
That's
a great
insane.
product and education also. I mean, we talk about it. It's always education. When you understand your problem and you have other solution that can solve it, of course, it helps the market. It helps to solve the sleep problem. Yep.
Yeah.
I need to go back to this 5mm bar.
Oh, yes, there we go.
Exciting.
You know, he
We're
geeks
back.
out
I
on
like
this
that.
stuff.
I should bring
so-
an example.
yeah.
We totally forgot.
We'll be back
What
later
if I
on with-
need to fill more than 5mm? Do you make it up in bar? Do you make it up in zirconia?
What we do is that we work out of your prototype. So you send us the prototype.
Yeah.
Out of this, I design the bar inside of it,
Yep.
and then we split the file. So
Huh.
this is when you have the overlay, the zirconia part that you can make in-house. But no, we will.
So we do the temporary,
Yep.
get it dialed in.
Yeah.
Yep.
You take that, and as long as it's more than five or more.
No problem.
No
Yep.
But
problem.
where do you make up the space? Titanium or
Yeah,
zirconia?
mainly titanium.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And of course,
Because I just started thinking of as we were talking, I was
Yeah.
like, I always have more than 5mm.
Yeah,
Where
and
do I make
titanium.
it?
Titanium is lighter also than the zirconia,
Yeah.
so it helps a lot. And more titanium you get, more
Stronger you
resistant,
are.
more stronger you get. So of course the 5mm is like the thinnest one,
Sure,
really
sure,
thin.
yeah.
But the PFB standard design go up as ever you
I'm
want
sure you
to.
don't make very many 5mm
No.
ones.
Probably
yeah.
no,
not
but
yet.
we
gotta
tried
say
it.
it.
Like we wanted to try it and said, we're going to challenge ourselves here, and
Yeah.
how low can we possibly get? And this is what we came out with.
Yeah.
I can't even-
Wow.
I don't even know if I could do a conversion in 5mm. You know what I mean? Like, how do I do that initially to have that amount of space?
But no, and as you said, if you have a bigger case, one good thing also is that we have a 3D viewer. Well, we will send you the suggestion of design, and we
Yep.
will say, can you validate this design? Does it make sense for you? So you have a 3D viewer where you will see your bar
Oh, nice.
in your setup.
Yep.
You can look in different angles. You can write comments directly to the design team saying, hey, you know this place? I want it a little bit higher, a little bit
Oh,
lower.
yeah.
And
We're
then
going to
once
have
you're
opinions. We're dental technicians.
Yeah, that's
It's
for
part
sure.
it's part of the experience. We
Yeah.
mentioned it. It's part of the experience. You decide what you want with your design, or you can just say, "Hey, guys, I trust you. You're the best,"
Yeah.
and we are.
And,
And I would.
and
I
you
would.
have
That
a
would
lot
be
of that.
me.
We know that.
Yeah,
There's a
that
lot
would
of
be me.
freaking
Just do
great
it.
reputation.
Just do it.
for
You know it
sure.
better than me.
Yeah.
What about magnets? Are they still big?
It's still in. We love the magnet, but of course, it's.
I love the idea of it.
The
but-
idea is perfect. The product is perfect, but it's really niche. So it's really, really niche. It's for a person that have less dexterity. So
Yeah.
a couple of our clients ordered the magnets for a person that have Parkinson.
Arthritis or
Parkinson.
Parkinson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have some trouble to remove their prosthesis.
Yeah.
The magnet is just awesome because you just drop it in your mouth and
It finds its own place.
Exactly.
Oh, that's sweet.
Exactly.
That
Yeah,
makes
I
a lot of
remember
sense,
Beatrice
too.
talking about it years ago, and I
Yeah.
just thought I was like, at first I was like, magnets.
Yeah.
Those are like so 80s.
We
and now
launched
they're-
it. We launched it here at IDS in 2023.
Oh,
and,
that's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
What else you guys have? I mean, anything else that's new or exciting?
A lot of things. The latest things that we worked also is all the photogrammetry digital workflow.
Yep.
Of course, it grows fast. So we work with a lot of scanner in the photogrammetry as Big Dental, Macro Mapper, Shining 3D.
Yeah, all those big ones. Yeah.
So we are working on the workflow to simplify this. I don't know if you want to talk a little more
Yeah,
about
well,
the workflow. Dereck?
The
Absolutely.
idea is to just be able to accept those cases.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
now photogrammetry is a big thing. So everybody wants at least to try it
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
to work
yeah.
with it. And once you buy that scanner, well, you want to
You
use
better
it.
use it.
So,
you spent a lot
so
of money.
we
You
just
better
wanted
use
to make sure that, yes, we can accept those cases, and how do we accept it, and how easy can it be for you to use it and send me the case. So
Yeah.
we worked for the past 6 months closely with company, Micron Mapper, having chat with their specialists and just understanding exactly how their system works,
Yeah.
how it's done, and now we can work with all of those companies. And as you know, photogrammetry is the next big thing.
Oh, heck
Like,
yeah.
It's,
Yeah,
it's so it's so accurate.
Yeah.
I shared a cab with a oral surgeon this morning
Oh.
that brought photogrammetry up
Mm.
and said that there's a new device that you can use on your phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And
the
that
new
it's like
thing.
2 or
big,
3
uh,
grand.
Big Dental, we
Dental.
saw that
and I was
yesterday.
like, no
Yep.
way.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was pretty enlightening for me.
We need to be ready for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no
Yeah,
doubt.
I'm ready for it. I don't want to spend $80,000.
We know you love
Yeah.
that.
Yes. Yes.
Anything else I can do with my phone, I'm game.
Yeah.
Yeah, true that.
Totally worth it. No, so yes, we saw the presentation yesterday from Pick Dental. It was very good, very interesting. And
Yeah.
Yep.
and I also went to True Abutment
They've had
booth,
that in the
and they
past.
have with the iPad.
The iPad,
So
yeah.
both works fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Very
haven't tried it personally, but I'm guessing that if they propose it and they put it out there, it's because it works.
Yeah,
But these companies must
absolutely.
come to you to say, we want to make sure you're a part of this.
Yeah.
I would hope.
To try also all the process, of course, because we are doing a lot of full arch. So these are more complex.
Isn't that all you do?
Complex case. No, we do a lot of things.
They probably
we,
do a lot of them.
but of course, the implant bar, implant bridge, full arch, with the photogrammetry, you got a lot of things to scan. So we're a good test to say, okay, send it to us, and also send us a physical print, so we can just say, okay,
Verify.
what was it fair enough to say it is precise or not? So we're a good partner, let's say that,
Yeah.
to
Oh,
test
absolutely.
it.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
What about the contest? You still do the contest every
Yeah,
year?
the Master Cup. So
Master Cup.
Yeah.
I haven't
Master
seen
Cup.
that.
Yeah, you're right. We put a little pause on the
Okay,
on the
it's
contest.
not just me. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we have a lot of interest this week to the contest internationally. So of course we want to get back with that contest, but
Awesome.
in another way. We want
Yeah.
to reinvent it a little bit. So
Yeah.
maybe in a couple of months you will hear that we're back.
Excellent.
I hope so.
Awesome.
I hope so.
Yeah. No, it's exciting.
Yeah.
Oh,
We've
I
had
bet.
so many
Yep.
guests
Yes.
that were in the contest,
Yeah.
that won the
Talk about
contest,
it.
that got
Yep.
second place. I
Yep.
mean, it's
Yeah.
just such a great way to meet people and showcase
yeah.
their work.
And
Yeah.
compete with the best.
Yes.
With the best.
So-
And make
Perfect.
yourself
Yeah.
better because you
Yes.
want to freaking present the
course.
best of
Yeah.
the
Exactly.
best that you can possibly
I'm glad
do as
I
a
hear that you
technician.
paused because I really thought I was missing out.
No, it's only a pause. We want to get back into to continue promote the awesome job that Dental Tech do.
Yeah.
It's just a big platform with great partners as Aman Gilbag, VITA, just to a platform to showcase how good they are and internationally. So
You heard it here first. Stay tuned. Master
yeah,
Cup
man.
coming back.
yeah, it's
Good
coming back. It's not dead.
Awesome.
We're getting back. Hey, just to finish, I want
Yeah.
to give you a little something.
Oh, we have gifts.
Of course. So, as you know, the little cap with the
Oh.
Panthera,
Oh, thank
There we
you.
go.
I needed this over this
I'm
trip.
wearing this.
And-
I burned my bald spot.
maple syrup.
Maple syrup.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah. So you know us.
Panthera branded, of
I
course.
love it.
Yeah. So,
Is it Panthera?
That's
oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh, yes, there is.
Was that your idea, your team's idea?
Yeah, team idea. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
A can of maple syrup from Quebec, Canada with the
Yes.
Panthera.
The
I
real
love
one.
it.
Yeah,
The
you
real
can't
one.
get better than that.
No
Yep.
way.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay,
Gentlemen,
guys.
thank you so much.
Thanks
to
you.
you guys.
Keep running
Ruling
the
the
world on
world.
this stuff, man. You guys are just killing it. I love
Thank
everything.
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
Especially the marketing.
Especially the
packaging.
5mm thing.
The 5mm. I
Yeah.
mean,
He's gonna be thinking
Yeah,
about that on
yeah.
the plane ride home.
I think
yeah.
we will talk once more on that topic.
from now on, every text I get from every doctor, do you think I have enough room? The answer will always be
Yes.
yes.
Yes. But I have only one solution for you,
Yeah.
and it's the PFB, the Panthera
Panthera
Fusion Bar.
Fusion
Panthera Fusion Bar.
Awesome.
You'll be seeing a lot of them. Thanks, gentlemen. Have a great
Thank
show.
you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
You know how to pronounce her
No,
name. You're good to go.
Barb and I are talking with someone that we met actually in Mallorca,
Yes.
Spain, last May.
Lecturing,
Was it
of
May?
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you had a talk with our good friend Christina Vitalite.
Vitalite.
I love
Correct.
saying her last
I
name.
know.
can say
I'm
it all.
always scared.
I know. I always pause.
I know.
and then
Am I
get
saying it
excited.
right?
Vitalite.
Prius.
So you're a doctor. I'm going to go with Eimear.
Very close.
Oh yeah,
Eimear.
Eimear.
Yeah, because
Eimear?
in English it's spelled E-M-E-R.
Oh, that's much
Eimear.
easier.
Eimear. So
Eimear.
it's just got so many vowels because it's an Irish name. Gaelic. Yeah.
Love
And then
it.
it's O'Connell.
Yeah, O'Connell.
O'Connell.
Perfect.
That's easy for you
Yeah.
to
Is
say.
that C? Is it
Yeah.
supposed to be uppercase?
Yes.
Okay.
And also it's supposed to have another L.
Ah.
Oh, 2 L's at the end.
Correct.
Well, they really messed up.
I
I'm
know,
going to go
but-
talk to a line.
No,
I'll be
I
right
know, it's
back.
okay.
I'll be right back.
They didn't align the name.
That's actually funny. Well, you're
That's
one of the heroes
hilarious.
because you're on the wall.
Yeah.
on
I
an
mean, seriously, I've always
exocad.
wanted to be a Wonder Woman.
Yeah, and
now
you
I get my
are, and
So
you're
I
opportunity.
don't,
beautiful.
I don't know if we
It's on
explained
the other
enough.
side. Yeah.
but, I mean, here we are. We're day 4 into this. exocad's booth has these giant pictures of people they're calling heroes in digital dentistry.
Yeah. Yep.
So Christina, geez. Christina's one of them. Who else do we know?
Daniel
Ashley
Portal.
Byrne. He's
Yep.
been on the podcast.
Yeah.
A bunch of others. And you.
Miguel Stanley.
Miguel
Yes.
Stanley. Can't forget him.
Yeah.
But you're on there.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing because
Yes.
I was a virtual unknown. I've been under the radar for a long
Yes.
time. I've worked for 33 years now as a dentist.
You've been a dentist for 33 years in Ireland.
And you
No, in Scotland.
Scotland.
You're Scottish. I
No,
knew
no,
that.
I'm
Wait.
Irish.
But you
Yeah,
practice
but
in
I
Scotland.
practice in
He's
Scotland.
going home.
I know. It's been
He's
a long
like,
day
I gotta-
already.
Please excuse me, I'm American, and it all blends together.
I know. These countries are all like
Okay, so you're in
synonymous.
Scotland right now.
Yeah, I'm in
What
the
part?
capital city of Scotland, Edinburgh. Beautiful city with the
Yes.
castle. So yeah, it's
Wow.
gorgeous. You
And
should
you
come
were-
visit.
No, my wife went there last year,
Uh-oh,
and
uh-oh,
she
here we
swears we are moving there.
It's beautiful. It's got a great quality of life. The only thing you might not like is how chilly it gets. And,
That's why I keep telling her. I'm like,
Yeah,
we live
and
in
it
Indiana. I
rains.
want to go colder.
I
I
know.
want to go warmer.
Yeah.
And you also work with Christina.
I work with Christina and Steve Campbell also.
Yeah.
And actually, I also work with Ashley Byrne. So they are my technical
Wow.
go-tos.
So what's it like?
so
How
it's-
did you get into digital?
Do you know what? I got into digital because I saw Julian Kaplan, who's a dentist in the UK, presented a talk in 2007. And I got into CEREC technology at that time,
Yep.
which he made it look really easy. Oh my God, it was so hard. And we had to use powder and try to...
Oh,
then
the powder scanner.
Correct, that's how old I am.
What was that, a red
But
cam?
then I was
or-
obviously trying it. Yeah, red
Yeah.
cam, blue cam, omnicam, prime scan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've had them all. But what you realise is how difficult it is for your technical team.
Yeah.
And how if you don't prep right, you can't blame the technician.
Yeah.
I mean, you can.
That is so
But it's me.
eye-opening. Yeah.
But I'm the technician now.
Yeah.
So it teaches you a lot
Wow.
about...
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So when you become the technician, you
can't blame it
anybody.
anymore. Yeah.
Anybody. And then having that digital visualization of where you've maybe not prepped enough
Yes.
is such a good learning tool
I
for
wonder
us all.
why doctors don't see those areas. Because they still send me, I'm like, you scanned it. I know you saw it, but why did you leave it? Why didn't you take it
You know,
down?
sometimes when we're working, especially on the lingual side of a tooth, one, if you're not wearing like good magnification.
Yeah.
Two, if you're retracting that with your left hand and you're out, well, depends which
Oh.
hand you are, but it's hard to see
I gotcha.
because that can be very bulbous in a molar.
Yep.
And you can have taken a prep off it, but not enough for the thickness of material, the
Yep.
minimal
Okay,
thickness.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so often, and especially younger people, they're always so scared of prepping a tooth.
Yeah.
Juicy.
You know, they are. They're scared
Yeah.
to take away too much enamel or too much dentine. And of
Yeah.
course, yes, we want to be as minimally invasive, but we also have to be enough
Understood.
invasive to get the
Yeah.
technician to be able to do their
No
job.
excuses.
Yeah.
No excuses.
No excuses. You couldn't see it. Come on.
Yeah, it's tricky.
So
It's
you
tricky.
started with the Sirona.
So I started,
ecosystem.
yeah. So I
you were doing
started.
your own crowns
So I
and
was doing,
everything.
but of course, still for big work, you
Yeah.
still had to, go send it through the lab and
Oh,
all
yeah.
of that. But
Yeah.
what was amazing for me was immediate communication. So you sent the scan, they could come back to you and go, "That's not
Yeah.
good enough,"
Yeah.
and immediately you could,
While the patient's
while the
in the chair.
patient's there.
So why aren't you using labs in Scotland?
So no, I do. Well,
Okay.
no, why do I not? Yeah, because when you find a lab
When you
that
find
you
the
love,
best.
Are there labs in Scotland? I'm asking.
yeah,
If I
there-
have to move there, I need to find a job.
there are
Okay,
labs
good.
in Scotland, and there are good labs in Scotland. But I know you form a bond with people, and then
They're
their
not Steve
work.
Campbell or
Their,
Ashley Burns.
yeah, their work is reliable and consistent, and that
Yeah.
is, we don't want to bring a patient back.
Yeah.
Like literally, you want to see the patient for as minimum time as possible. And then,
Yeah.
That's also why I didn't get into ortho, because I don't really want to see the patient multiple times,
Oh,
and it's too slow.
I
But
move
now-
faster than that.
My name actually in translation is Swift. That's what it means. Eimear
Really?
means
Yes.
Swift. So
Yeah.
I've always
I
tried
don't
to
do anything slow.
correct. It's
literally.
too boring.
I know.
I bet you get a lot of patients with that translation. They're like, I want to get in, I want to get out, I want
Yeah.
to be done.
That's why I decided to use the technology to be able to deliver on the day.
Yeah.
Immediacy, because I could see a lot of well-off patients, time poor,
Yeah.
but well off.
Were
so
a lot of dentists in Scotland doing this
No.
at the time?
I
I
wouldn't
was-
think so.
no, I had to come to America. I went to Phoenix. I flew for 3 days to Phoenix to learn how to do the CEREC Guide 2, to be able to do guided surgery. And then I taught the guys from Dentsply Sirona in the UK
How to do
how
it.
to do it.
That's hilarious.
I know. They
Yeah.
did not know how to use the tools to set up the parameters, to set the heights, to
Yeah,
put
yeah.
the guides in.
Yep.
So I taught them how to do that. So
Wow.
I was getting opportunity to
So
speak
you were
from
starting to teach very early on.
in that journey. And then
Yes.
I came over to exocad because they were trying to get more women to speak, which was amazing.
Which they've done.
I know.
But your
Love it.
experience is Sirona, which is a very closed system.
Yeah.
When did you branch out to exocad? When did
Well,
you
so
start?
I'd start using Exoplan with Steve.
Oh,
So I started
so-
to play about with that a little bit, and so the thing about the Dentsply system is it's great, but really for single tooth.
Yeah,
it's-
and not any
even the
other
guide
daughter.
was for a single tooth. You
Yeah.
couldn't.
Yeah.
You had to then do multiple guides if
Yeah,
you were milling
yeah.
them.
Yeah,
So if
yeah.
you wanted to do more than one implant at a time, you had to use a different
Multiple
system.
guides,
So
yeah.
and so exocad, then Steve could print them. I could also, we could liaise really quickly through that. So yeah, it's a great system.
Steve, right?
Steve,
I love
Steve,
that guy.
Steve.
He's a
Yeah,
good
he's
dude.
good. Yeah. So
Wow.
So your first introduction to exocad was exoplan.
yeah, Exoplan. So,
Interesting.
but then because I use Steve so much for my restorative, aesthetic work, they always use the Smile Design tools from the exocad art,
Yep.
and so they send you that visualization. So I approve that, and then they
I
do
love
the
that.
design. So we really work really closely. So
Yeah.
although I do a lot of work myself, and in the team, we've taught all my staff can do, by the way, the staining and glazing, and
Really?
yeah. So
All
the
your
nurses.
staff.
Yeah, so all the nurses have been taught to do it.
So
How
you
many
guys
are
are
there?
still,
Well,
you're
there's-
milling in.
But that's why they all still are there. There's four nurses, and
Wow.
they love it because they're then invested in the care of the patient.
Yep.
So they want to make that tooth look beautiful, and they want to see how it looks. So they're there from the beginning right through, and also they get paid more.
Yeah.
So they've got more responsibility, but it means I am delegating, so I've got less to do. And
So
you
you,
know,
have a mill?
yeah, we've got a mill,
Wow.
and we've got then we bond onto Tie-Base to do the singles for the
Still
implants.
in the Sirona workflow.
In the
right?
workflow,
Yeah.
with all of
Prime
the system,
scan,
prime
prime
scan,
mill.
prime taper, prime, all of that,
Yeah.
and then
I love the prime scan.
yeah,
It's a great scanner.
it's a great scanner. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I had to learn to use iTero. So I got iTero because I wanted to see the 5D that they had to do early caries detection,
Yeah.
and I wanted my nurses to learn to scan with that, so that we could scan every single patient coming through the practice,
Oh.
so that everybody has a virtual
treatment,
patient.
yeah.
They are a virtual patient, and they can see the changes. Because for patient education, there is no better tool than a scanner.
So
Yeah.
patient
Just-
comes in, first appointment, scan them with an iTero.
Yeah.
That helps you detect caries, help you just
Ortho,
the wear, the
everything.
ortho,
And you've
all
got
of that.
you've got the baseline. You know
Yeah.
how they started.
Yeah.
And also medical legally, actually, it's a really good tool because they can't argue with where they
It's
were
been-
on that day.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I
it's a
never thought
backup.
of that.
So
Yeah.
in the UK now, we've got very litigious. Not so much in Scotland, but in the rest of the UK, it's really quite horrible for dentists because a
Yeah,
lot
we've heard that
yeah,
a
a lot
lot.
of patients are suing their dentist, and so if
we haven't heard that.
yeah,
That's
so if
nuts.
you want to
It's a new trend.
protect yourself, yeah, I know it's so horrible. The trust is kind of gone, but these tools, digital tools, build trust because the patient can see and they're invested. If you see yourself on a screen, looking your mouth inside, that dark hole that you don't know anything about becomes a reality.
So what are they suing about? Like you misdiagnosed or
Lots of things, and they're like wanting money back. And if they do, if they get a big treatment, they know that they can potentially
They
get
can
the money
turn
back.
around
Yeah.
and not pay for it. That's
Yeah.
horrible.
It is horrible.
We
It's a
haven't
kind
heard
of
that.
No.
it's
we
quite
haven't.
it's quite negative.
Dark side of
It's
this
quite
industry.
negative. Yeah, I know it's hard,
Yeah.
and it's hard for young graduates now because they're coming out to this world
Oh.
that's vastly changed, and they haven't
Yeah.
really had the same
They
amount
haven't
of
honed their
clinical
skills.
So it's kind of we're losing.
Yeah.
It's really hard. I don't know how we're going to change it, but obviously digital goes a long way to help in that,
Yeah.
in terms of even educating our
Doesn't
young
lie,
graduates,
yeah.
because
And let them
when
know.
you prep and you
Yep.
can see, and
Yep.
if you've got a mentor, it makes it
Yeah.
it makes it so much easier. So yeah.
So when a patient's ready for restorative, is that when you switch over to the prime scan? And then when you
So if I'm doing the single type of dentistry that we do, that's
Prime scan,
all prime scan,
keep
and
it in
get
the
it. Yeah,
office,
we just do
yeah.
it. So we're using the two scanners.
Yeah.
But I think, Prime scans are really easy to use, and it's
amazing.
hard to
Yeah.
get the girls to use the iTero sometimes
Yeah.
because it's a little bit more technique
different,
sensitive.
It is, because I got scanned
yeah, it's a
2 weeks ago,
yeah.
and the doc came in and she moved my jaw this way to get back there.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
she didn't know that. And she was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. And,
Yeah.
and she
Yeah.
missed that part of it. But
Yeah. So there is a learning curve, but
yeah.
I think the biggest thing is not to close yourself off from that learning. I met this young guy who's working for a line. He's 27 and a dentist in Germany, but he started working for a line because his practice that he started working in was still analog and was very negative about digital.
He was like, I need to go forward.
and he just felt like he wasn't doing what he could. He wasn't doing his full
Who is
potential.
still against digital at this point?
Honestly, he said his lecturer in Mainz, a professor, had given them a lecture saying that digital would never replace analog.
Wow.
That
And he's
is
only 27.
Ridiculous.
Wow.
It is crazy. He needs to read all that work that's been done in
I
the
know.
US.
I mean,
there's
the whole
always-
idea is like,
True.
it's actually more accurate to do it with a scanner because you don't have the steps. I mean, if you cast a model, if you haven't put the relationship of stone to water or whatever, of course there's errors.
If you
Yeah.
use tap water, you're messed up. I mean, just the
Correct.
simple
True.
little things.
And we don't, we're not
Human
thinking
error.
like that.
It's
It is there, the scan is captured, and now
I
with the
can't believe
cameras,
someone's still telling young dentists that.
is that not
That's
mad?
ridiculous.
That's insane.
But you
That's
know-
like so 20 years ago.
I know, but I've thought about that a lot. When there's a professor who has been the person who has got the knowledge, the experience, they're scared of digital.
They're scared of losing their job because they can't teach the new digital.
But I don't even know if it's that. I think it's that they don't want to be seen to be the student again.
Oh. Psychological.
Yeah, because they would have to go back.
They did,
And also, if you think about how much my children use their screen,
Oh, yeah.
they can do everything digitally.
I was
Pretty
at
much.
breakfast today, and a guy told me his 2-year-old went up to the television and tried to swipe it.
Oh,
and I'm like,
that's
adorable,
hilarious.
but so true.
But so crazy. I know, but they are so digitally aware, so digitally intuitive, compared to me even. And I've been doing it for a long time, but I still am, like, my kids can teach
No.
me, buy and sell me on my phone and on that
I have
MacBook.
senior moments on my
Oh
phone.
my God,
all
it's
the
awful.
time.
And did you
So-
see the thing that Christine did with all the words from TikTok?
Yes.
slay, and I was just like, oh my God, my kids can read that and understand it. I
I'm like,
don't.
I'm going to pause and Google the word.
Exactly.
What does this mean?
I know, it's a new language.
So what do you think of the new exocad software?
Oh.
I'm sure you've beta tested it,
Yeah,
correct?
well,
Have you-
I haven't actually, but I've
Christina
got
probably
it now, and I'm going to be using it
Oh,
when
how
I get home. So I'm
fun.
getting some tuition from them. So when I go back to the UK, so
do you think
yeah.
that that's going to help even more,
Yeah,
obviously?
well, I mean, I'm excited to start using it to see if I can use it because I know, well, maybe I'm not allowed to say actually. I think they're going to open some platforms that I'm not going to, maybe,
Okay.
I'm
You
not
can
sure
edit
if
it
I'm allowed.
out.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so I think that
you can listen to it and say,
so
scratch that.
DS Core is going to do a relationship with exocad,
What?
I think.
Yeah, you can't release that.
No.
I
Okay.
don't know, but that's exciting.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
exciting. So, which would then mean that some of that design capability could be,
That'd be the first time anything from
They-
Dent Supply ever opened up.
yeah, there. But by the way, by the
not
way,
say
I'm
that
not
on
going to
this.
say that.
no, but it's true.
Wow.
It
Yes,
is true.
it is
But you
true.
know, there is. For me, there was a logic to having their closed system, and if you think about this from a dental precision point of view, if you've got a system where the X-ray machine, 3D X-ray, the tools to design, the machine that's been done, everything has been calibrated.
Oh, yeah, don't get
To-
me wrong.
yeah,
it's
to-
a great workflow.
Yeah, but to work together, then you're not introducing an error there because sometimes if we plan on a different software and you don't know if that has been correctly calibrated,
Yeah.
and the printer too,
100%.
if you start
Yeah.
then how do you know that is going to give you exactly where, especially if you're going close to the nerve or the sinus, right?
Yeah.
So you want to be very confident in the surgical guide so that you're not putting an error there yourself because we
Yeah.
don't want it tilted or we.
No, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so-
when,
and- so
when
yeah.
I do open systems and I get a CBC from a doctor, the first thing my software goes is, we cannot read the grayscale, and so we cannot make positive that this shows density. Are you ready to continue?
I know.
Because it's not calibrated.
correct.
So, of course, you can just go, okay, go.
So that was
Yes,
the attractive
good
thing
point.
for me in using the same software,
Yep.
hardware, everything
100%.
designed.
Yeah.
100%.
And when one of the big things in dental implantology that we have got to get our heads around is, first of all, we're doing them on young patients who might live till they're over 100.
Yeah.
Right? That is a long time.
That's a
for
long
something that we
time.
do not know if it's going to survive, really.
Yeah.
We still don't know because it's not been
True.
around for long enough.
Yep.
But if we put that in absolutely perfectly and into the right person, the right bone, the right parameters and the right emergence, etc., all of those little things, then the chances of it surviving are greater.
You might have
Yeah.
a shot at it.
Yeah, but if you think about it, when you put something in, and I did this in my early days, I know that I didn't do it as well or as precisely as I might now do it.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
we
yeah.
all learn.
And
We all
then
learn.
sometimes you look back at that and you go, actually, that might have developed that problem because of
Yeah.
what I did.
That's got to hurt a little bit.
Oh God, that's really bad.
Yeah.
It's like eating those extra 100 calories every day.
Yeah.
You don't notice it until a year or two or 10.
Yep.
10 years sometimes it takes for it to show. And, so my thing to get dentists to be
It's pretty profound.
better
Yeah.
and to do better for our outcomes for our patients is we have to try to excel in that precision.
Yeah.
And I mean, all of you do that, right? On the bench.
We
That's why we
try.
do it all. Yeah.
We
So,
try.
Right.
Yeah.
but the better we are at doing all the bits that we do, the more chance there is of everything being
Yeah.
outliving
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. So do you check every design?
Yeah.
So whomever you're working with
Yeah.
sends you
Yeah, we
the file
have to
and you
approve
take
it.
a look at it.
Yeah.
Do you show it to the patient or do you do all
Yeah.
of the
Well, if we're
approvals?
doing a smile design, the patient is always involved.
Yeah.
Before we actually even cut anything, or touch
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
That we want them to invest in themselves, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Have you done the video ones yet?
Yeah. I've got them.
That's so
That's on my talk this afternoon.
Oh.
And
Oh,
I've got the
sweet.
translation because she's so Scottish that you won't be able to understand her. So it's got subtitles.
Oh, that's funny. I never thought about that.
So
but
it
yeah.
shows the video of their restoration
It shows
after done. At both.
well, what it does is it shows them what they're going to look like.
Yep.
And it's side by side, their existing dentition,
Yeah.
them talking, and then them talking
With
with
the
the new
new.
teeth. It is incredible. And both of the people that we did it for, because we tested it out
Yeah.
and we're using it and presented it in Mallorca,
Yeah.
both of them, the first thing they say is, wow,
Wow.
Mhm.
wow. And one of them says, wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
Aw.
And they're both emotionally moved by
Yeah.
seeing themselves with the teeth, the smile that they always
Is this
dreamed of.
selling cases for you?
Oh God, absolutely.
Heck yeah.
So-
100%.
Let me see if I understand this. But the lab still has to do the full digital workup as if the case was in our hands, right?
They do, yeah, on the the planning software.
So
yeah.
is this something that these labs charge you up ahead, or
So
how does this?
They don't charge for the digital bit, but if I then move forward with it and I want to obviously get a mock-up to
printed
put in,
model,
Yeah.
then yeah, you pay for that.
but they still
Yeah.
do the work to get you that video.
Yeah, but I
it's
mean,
selling
but
it on their end
But
too,
I think,
or?
I think the thing is that there's going to be a greater chance of the person getting
Accepting.
that.
Getting
Yeah.
work.
And I think for Christina, when she did it, she said that, it doesn't take her that long to do it's really not the final, it's not got the nuances of the, all of the anatomy and everything. It's really just putting the teeth where they
Need to
need to
be.
be. And actually ClinCheck also does a part of that. So
So you
ClinCheck
haven't
does it
prepped or anything at this point.
nothing.
Oh yeah, that's
So
so
they're
great.
just overlaying and changing.
Correct.
Yeah.
I get you. I thought
So-
you were prepping and then you're doing everything.
No. Before we
It's like a
before we
pre-visual of the
before we
finals.
It's a
Yeah.
diagnostic wax up
correct without
in
even
their mouth.
in a picture
in a virtual
form. Yeah.
form, a video form.
Yeah.
It's so powerful. Honestly, it is amazing.
Yeah.
And of course, I've only started using Invisalign, so I only started using that about 18 months ago. And now there's patients of mine that have been my patient for 30 plus years who are getting Invisalign because I'm awake to the fact
That's great.
their teeth are hard to clean and they maybe, I've never said to them, or, I've never said, do you like your teeth? I've not even considered it really because they've got healthy dentition, their
Yeah.
teeth are beautiful.
Now,
they're really
Invisalign
good.
ain't new. Why so late to the party?
I think I always just thought if somebody wants ortho, they're going to ask me.
and they're going to go to an orthodontist.
And they're going to go to, and then I'll refer them to an orthodontist. And I work with a specialist
You got
orthodontist.
to, yeah.
So he's there, and I've got a friend who's an orthodontist. They go there,
do they
go
do
there.
Invisalign?
Well, he does Sure Smile.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah,
Close
but,
enough,
but
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Not really.
But I'm only really doing Invisalign Go, so it's mainly just for like 5 to 5, and it's very
The
controlled.
social six,
Yeah.
they say. Yeah.
Correct,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Yeah.
I'm controlled.
But so many people could use that little tweak,
You know, as
and
we
they don't
age,
even know it.
do you know what it is? Because as we age, we show more of our lower teeth because our
Yes.
face falls.
Yeah.
So actually, the imbrication on the lowers isn't as important until you're over 40.
Speak for yourself.
Interesting.
Yours are beautiful.
I'm still
wow,
just as tight as
that's
I was
really
when I was 19.
profound.
No, but when you look,
Yeah.
that's why people who are over 40 and over 50, they're
Yeah.
my main clientele
Wow.
for ortho now.
Huh.
So, I mean, obviously,
So
the
what's the
kids get it
goal?
done. The
What
kids
is the
get it done
goal?
anyway, so
Yeah, yeah.
they're all getting it done. But it's that group that's getting older that never got the chance to have ortho, but they can now afford it as well. They've got to that stage, and they're looking at their teeth more aesthetically, because everyone
Yeah,
looks. No,
pretty
the
much.
British mouth used to just be
Yeah.
whatever. If you've got your teeth, you're doing
You're
well.
good to go.
Is
That's a
that
plus.
mentality changing, I hope?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I mean, but in certain social classes,
yeah.
so we've still got a problem.
Yeah.
A big problem.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
with the young.
We've always heard that.
Yeah, I mean, the UK's main reason for a child under 12 getting a general anaesthetic is still number one reason to get teeth out.
Jeez.
And that's the
Under
same.
12?
Yeah, that's been the same since I graduated 3 years ago. Yeah.
That and
It's-
everybody suing you. This is
I
an
know.
Yeah,
issue.
it's not
It's
cool.
not good.
Yeah.
We need more dental education for the general public.
Yeah.
Accessible, easy to, obviously you're followed by a lot of people who are dentists and who
Yeah.
are in the industry and want to hear what we've got to say, but we're not reaching our public at the levels that we need to.
I know.
Yes. at
We're
the
still,
levels
we've got
we
a
need
problem,
to.
and it's
Yeah.
down. It's people that have got other social issues, lots of problems. There's lots. And by the way, yesterday somebody showed me a TikTok of people getting all their teeth out and having dentures
Yeah.
on 6 implants, upper and lower, or 4 at the top, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's a trend. They had 12.9 million views.
There are.
It's bonkers, and we're not getting that reach for people looking about prevention, are we?
Yeah.
No.
No, there are
Jeez.
quite a few influencers, I guess you call them, that are
Advocating.
influencing because of their
To pull your teeth?
dentures.
Yes.
Yeah, there's
And you should see them. When they take them out, by the way, they still look like my granny did, and the reason I became a dentist, which
Yeah.
was she had false
Word.
teeth, and it was
But they put them in
terrifying.
and they look great, and they're,
course they do.
They're doing good advocating. I just hope they're not pushing people to
But
get
why
dentures
would you
when they don't need them.
advocate?
They are.
Yeah, that's
That's a
exactly.
problem.
That's what they're doing.
We
They're
hired
just-
somebody
they're
at our
yanking their
lab
teeth
years
out. It's
ago,
horrible.
and he wasn't in the industry. He just came in as like a part-timer, but he wanted to get his teeth pulled just to get a denture because his teeth were messed up.
It was probably
They're-
easier for him.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, dude.
I know.
No.
Save them. Keep
Get
them.
some Invisalign, whiten, you'll be fine.
Yes,
Yeah.
because Miguel and I were talking yesterday, and we found out that we had in common our grandmothers got their teeth out for birthday present or wedding present
Oh, my word.
back in Ireland.
Wow.
That's like
both of your
Yeah.
grandparents?
So his,
For my birthday, I
his
w-
grandparents and,
And
my
yours.
grandmother.
Wow.
And in fact, probably
That's
my
what you
grandfather.
did
but
back then, I
that's
guess.
what you did because
what age?
dentistry was 21.
Oh, my word.
that's
Dent-
insane. For my 21st
Si-
birthday, I want
21?
dentures
16th birthday, his mother.
as a present.
Correct. Well,
I hope they don't do that nowadays.
but you
seriously.
see, but that is what these people are. Okay, they've got implants to
what, that's
retain
what
the
you
denture,
saw
but
on
that's what they're
TikTok.
advocating.
Yeah,
And
okay,
it's like,
I got you.
my God.
But your
Like,
grandmother
we're
did
going-
have implants.
No, she just had
Damn.
alveolar ridges that were gone, and she looked scary without her teeth, which is
Oh.
why I woke up in bed beside her after having a nightmare. I got
Oh,
in
it
bed,
freaked
and
you
then I
out
was
even
woke
more,
up
huh?
beside an old hag that
Yeah.
I didn't recognize.
And then you're
it
like,
was
I'm
my
gonna
granny.
you're going to be like, I'm going to be
Oh.
a dentist?
Yeah. Well, no, I wanted to find out how to stop myself losing my teeth.
Wow.
So I then, obviously, I was okay at school, and I kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
then, and then
Yeah,
I,
yeah, yeah.
But when I was 13, I went to 6 different dentists in the local town. Without my parents, by the way. I just went, each time I had a 6-month checkup, I went and I went and I went until I found someone that I liked. And it was a lady, and she had beautiful teeth, and she taught me how to brush my teeth. And it was
Dang.
amazing.
That was
So
pretty
That's
smart of you.
weird.
A bit weird. I am a bit
little
weird.
bit weird.
A lot smart, though. It's
Yeah.
like finding somebody that you like their hair and you ask them, who's your hairdresser?
Exactly.
Same mentality.
And I think then that's why my passion for helping people to stop losing their teeth is so
Yeah.
strong. So
yeah, well, that comes through.
yeah. I mean,
And I wish
it's
you
what
guys
we want.
in your countries to get better.
yeah.
And to get,
I'm going to try
get,
and help
get
that.
the patients involved.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
I am gonna. I
Smack
am
'em
spending
around a
my.
little
I'm 55 and I've got 5 more years to work, and I'm going to spend that 5 years trying to get the public on
Awesome.
board with dentistry.
I love it.
Excellent.
And,
Thank
So
you.
I might get you over to talk
You
on my
might,
podcast.
actually.
You have a
when
podcast?
No,
Oh.
when I get it going.
Oh, that's great. Well, thank you for
You know
coming
what?
on. We know you're busy.
Anybody in the
brilliant.
public can listen to this podcast.
Well,
Yes.
that's we.
I
We'll
just got
get,
to get them to.
I know, but that's it. But it's directing the traffic.
Yeah,
You know, it's
exactly.
getting and making it that they want to. They're interested
Yeah.
to find out what
Yeah.
we do and why we do
They
it.
want to keep them. They don't want to lose them.
We want, yeah.
We need a documentary like Super Size Me or one of those
Ooh, that's a
famous
good
ones
idea.
that went famous.
You know what? We do, and
Yeah.
we need to disabuse the public of their views of dentists, their views of dentistry, and their
Yeah.
views of why you should have your own teeth
Yeah,
forever.
forever.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Jeez.
An industry that makes a lot of money replacing them, we sure do advocate for you to save them.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Isn't that weird?
I know, but isn't that so good?
yeah.
Yeah.
It actually shows we've got a moral centre,
Thank you.
Most
which-
of us do.
which is true. I know
Awesome.
there are a few that don't,
There
of
are
course,
a
but anyway,
few.
Yeah.
there's always rogue traders.
Yeah.
Well, Dr. O'Connell,
Yes, thank
missing
you.
an
Thank
N and an
you.
L or an
Yeah,
extra
whatever.
N or L or
You look
whatever.
beautiful as a hero.
Yes.
Obviously, you are.
You blow up picture
Thank you.
good.
Yeah,
Thank you. You're too
do.
cute.
Thank you
It's
so
Thank
much.
No
you.
problem. It's
Appreciate
been a
it.
pleasure.
Yes.
So
Awesome.
thank
Good
you.
luck to you.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you.
Big thanks to exocad for giving us the space to talk to PL, Dereck, and Dr. O'Connell. You know, Elvis and I have always loved the Panthera for bringing us innovative ways to help patients in super pretty boxes.
They're
And
beautiful.
I know, and after talking with PL and Dereck, we have learned that it takes a team to do what they do and to grow how they have grown. And Beatrice, we love her, was smart to bring these two on board many, many years ago. We absolutely enjoyed getting to know Dr. O'Connell and all that she is doing for digital dentistry in Scotland, and she looks amazing on the wall. Just saying. It's always good to get the clinical perspective, and we think that she is doing everything right by working with really good labs and getting the design done in a video. So she does the video design first, which is pretty awesome. Let's just hope all those issues of patients suing dentists, which is BS, don't come over here.
Yeah. Stay over there or just go away altogether.
Yeah.
Even better.
Like, yes, please.
All right, everybody. That's all we got. And believe it or not, next week, the last from IDS.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, can you believe it?
You solo with Orlando, right?
We got a couple solos, and then it's into Florida.
Good
So
for you. All right, cool.
we'll talk to you next week, and have a good one.
Yeah.
Bye. Greetings. The views and opinions expressed on the Voices from the Bench podcast are those of the guest and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the host or Voices from the Bench, LLC.